Hey all, I just figured I'd get started early
Hey
because
all, I just figured I'd started early. Hey all, I just figured I'd start.
okay, let me try that again now that it's muted. I just figured I'd start early because you guys are gonna get stuck in uh ads and stuff. Are you cutting? I'm cutting into your beauty sleep. I am so sorry, Jan. You don't need that stuff anyhow. Hold on a second. I just noticed a mess. I blame the kitties. Hi Patty, we're gonna have to get you a crocheted arm sleeve, Jan. Hi Peggy and Denise. Uh-oh, Jan just left me already. This is probably going to be a quick live stream because I am freezing to death and I just want to go get my jammies and get in bed. So I'm going to have to pick a different time, probably a different time and day to do live streams if I keep doing them on this channel because this is late for me. Hi, Patty. The other Patty. We got Patty is Minnesota gal. Patty is the tinker's wife. And then Patty from Southern Bless is probably snuggled up in bed already because she's smart. So the topic for today is going to be, what are you most thankful for? And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm in jammies ready for bed. I wish I were. I'm telling you, at 6 o'clock tonight, I wanted to already be in my jammies, but I knew I had to do this live stream because I haven't put up any videos lately. And we'll get into why I haven't put up any videos lately. But actually, I'll go over that now. So for some reason, I can no longer transmit data on my USB ports. And hi, there's the other Patty. So for some reason, my USB ports on both of my computers are no longer working. It's not letting me transport the data through the USB port to get it off of my camera or my SD card and onto my computer. And now suddenly my good computer is like flashing a red light at me. So I'm going to have to take it in and have somebody look at it because I have ripped my hair out trying to figure out this. It's not a USB driver update. I've updated all the drivers. I've gone through all the troubleshooting and still can't figure out why I can't transmit it. So somehow I got to figure out how to get videos up. So for right now, like today, I was just using my phone to video. So you guys are going to get poor quality current videos before you get all the other stuff that I've done before. Because I have like 5 SD cards that are full of videos that I just need to get on my computer so I can edit them. But it's not working out so well. Anyhow, the thing that I am most thankful for, I don't know how many of you guys are following the saga of my son, and I don't want to get into too many details on it on here, but he was refusing medical treatment. So they kind of forced it, and then they didn't follow through and he needs a port put in for his, he needs dialysis for the rest of his life. And he was refusing it. So they went through this whole thing to deem him incompetent, mentally incompetent. And then they didn't do the surgery. So I was really upset with that. And then they explained that it's because the surgery is for a port. And if he doesn't want it in his arm, they could do the surgery, but he'll just rip it back out. So I kept asking for prayer and asking for prayer. And suddenly my son decided that, yes, they could do the surgery. So they did. They put the port in his arm, and now he's getting dialysis 3 times a week, thank God. So hopefully this will help save his life. But yeah, that is what I think I am most grateful for right now, and that he is getting the care and the attention that he needs for his medical condition. Minnesota gal Patty says, I am thankful my cancer treatment is almost complete. Radiation number 22 tomorrow. 3 more regular, then 5 boosts to the spot where the lump was. That is wonderful, Patty. God is like so awesome. Let's see. Hi, Victoria. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, my son is like, unfortunately, in a situation, he always needs prayer, always. But it's a mental illness, and it's something that we've been dealing with for years. I got my dog's new squeak toys today, which they immediately destroyed. So the puppy's in there shredding hers right now, but when she finds the squeaker, it might get loud in here. And apparently Dilly has already eaten her. She's right behind me here and just chomping on the rest of it. Let's see. Welcome back, Jan. So yeah, that's the update on my son. He is doing a lot better, and I haven't seen him. His dad went to go see him once before he had the procedure, so his dad's going to head back. Hi, James. His dad's going to head back over and check in with him and see how he's doing and how he looks physically, because I'm sure, a lot of the swelling and the water retention and the yellow has probably gone down quite a bit. Oh, let's see. And I'm updated on comment, so that's good. Jan can't type much because her entire arm is in a cast. Because she finally listened to us and went to the doctor. So I'm just saving her from having to type it, but she broke her arm in 2 spots, or her hand in 2 spots, her wrist in her hand. And so she's got a cast all the way up to her armpit for a while. Oh, let's see. I'm thankful for the support of good friends and that God is faithful and good always. Amen, Patty. That is so true. I just had that, when my friends came out last week, Simply Jan Homestead and the O'Rourke's Littlefield, they came out and helped me do that rim joist, which was amazing, because today I got to start putting my skirting back up, which will hopefully keep me a little warmer. Right now, walking on my floors, there's no insulation under my house at all, and there was no skirting to block the wind. So walking on the floor, even with the carpeting, walking on the floor in the morning was like walking on an ice rink. It was so cold. So hopefully, once I get the foam board up and the the skirting back up, hopefully it'll make the floors a little bit more warmer and bearable this winter. Okay, so what are you guys thankful for? I've heard from Minnesota gal, but nobody else. Well, and Patty, the tinker's wife. Jan's thankful that she has a cast, right, Jan? Hi, Barb. Sorry, I missed you coming in. Yeah, hopefully now that Jan's, hang on, my cat's going to jump on my computer and turn it off. Oh, golly. I think I need more animals. What do you guys think? Denise says, I'm thankful for so many things. I'm mostly thankful to have lived through 2 tours in Iraq, and I'm thankful to have been sent there, because had that not happened, I wouldn't have some very important people in my life. Isn't it funny how sometimes the past, we can either look at the past and be regretful, or we can look at the past and be thankful because we learn from everything that we've gone through in our past. Now Jen has a weapon and an excuse for work. Yeah, she's going to make the boss cook. Hello from Colorado. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. I'm thankful for my family and thankful for my job. Amen, Alfonso. But, oh, what did I miss from Minnesota Gal? Oh, the weapon and the excuse for work. She's going to make the boss do it all. To have every day, Barb, that is so true also. It's, every morning, I'm just grateful to still be here and to be able to do the things that I need to do, or most of the things that I need to do, I'm able to do them still physically. So I'm very thankful for that. Because I look at Jan with a cast on her arm, and golly, if that happened to me, and it very well could, it's just a trip and fall. But if I were to trip and fall and break my arm or break something, I'd be in trouble out here because, I still got to get up and let animals out and feed them and take care of them also. So I'm also thankful for the ability to play the piano, harmonica, banjo, and guitar. Music is a gift from God. Yes, it is. And the other thing, and I'm not being sinister at all, not really, but I'm kind of thankful that my family's 2,200 miles away and I don't have to do the whole chaotic Thanksgiving dinner thing with my family this year. And that's only, I only say that because, and I love my family and all their faults, but it's kind of nice to not have to worry about getting together with them for the holidays. And have all that stress and anxiety and you never know what's going to happen next kind of stuff, especially with my family. So Jan is grateful for the boss. Yeah, no stress. I mean, I was seriously just going to stay home and eat Cheerios, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I cooked for a huge family for many, many years. But high straw hat, no shoes. But yes, the not having to do that anymore is so wonderful. And not having to attend, because for the last like 7 or 8 years, I just attended. I didn't have to do the cooking, but just not even having to attend anymore is kind of, I enjoy the peace and quiet. I'm actually going to go to some friends' houses nearby for Thanksgiving dinner this year. And it's kind of nice to just be able to show up and not have to cook, not have to stress over family stuff or any of that. Is going to be a very peaceful and relaxing Thanksgiving, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Minnesota Gal says, we're meeting family at a local restaurant for a huge buffet. That's kind of the way to go, because then you could just like pay for your meal and leave, especially when, I don't know, my family drinks a lot. So, the longer that some of my family drinks a lot. So the longer that the gathering went on, the worse things got. So, like I said, it's just kind of nice to not have to deal with that this year. Relaxing at home in PJs. I don't know. Some of my best Christmases were just me at home eating Cheerios, and it was so wonderful. I'm happy to not have to cook for the first time in 20 years, going to a nursing home to eat with her. Yep. Hi, Valerie. So yeah, no, I'm kind of looking forward to a relaxing, stress-free Thanksgiving. If there's a Scrooge for every holiday, that's me. I don't do the big holidays anymore. I don't do Christmas. I don't do Christmas gifts for the most part. I don't decorate for Christmas, none of that stuff anymore. I think it's really become way too commercialized. And not that I don't agree with what the holiday stands for. It's just all the commercialism around it. So really for me, I went to Walmart today. I I really don't like going to Walmart at all. And I went to Walmart today because I buy these there. And this is what I use for the puppy to get her to do, they're her treats. And I was out of them. So I went down there and stocked up really quick so that I don't have to go back until January. Um, but yeah, I buy very few things at Walmart. Coffee, dog treats, and water on occasion, and that's about it. So, but yeah, I was kind of, oh wait, and I did buy another thing because my old boss started this habit of buying one of these for me for Christmas every year, the chocolate orange, and it's just not Christmas without one. So I did have to pick up one of those. And then that way I don't have to go back to Walmart until January. But let's see, what else do we want to talk about? So I was working on my skirting today. I think I already told you guys the price of materials came down drastically. They're like a third of what they were a year ago. So I was able to get more materials to get busy working on stuff. I'm really glad stores decided to close on Thanksgiving. I wish they all would, Denise. Uh, because my stepson worked at a store that he worked at Big Lots, and they forced him to work on Thanksgiving. I won't shop at Big Lots. I think that that's so wrong that, I just think that the holidays are supposed to be for family, not for merchants making money. And so there's certain stores I won't go to anymore because they were staying open on Thanksgiving and forcing their employees to work, which I think is so wrong. Yeah. It's supposed to be about family, gathering with family and friends, spending time with your loved ones, not, Black Friday sales and all that stuff. All right, thanks, James. Thanks for stopping in. James says, I gotta run. It's my night time. Yeah, it's past mine too. Gotta work in the morning. Y'all enjoy the holiday however you celebrate it. Yeah, well, and I understand, Patty, for like hospitals, stuff like that, but for Big Lots or Walmart or whatever to stay open on Thanksgiving or Christmas, just so that they can make the extra buck, that part really bothers me. My boss at work got me electric train set for Christmas last year. That's awesome, Alfonso. And stores get so greedy. The Tinker's wife says stores get so greedy and families suffer. However, garbage companies ask their drivers if they want Turkey Day off, and they usually say no, work hard and eat hearty after. Well, and the garbage guys, they're like usually done by noon. They come early in the morning, so I kind of get that, but at least they give them a choice. I think all stores should be open 8 to 8 Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday and all holidays. Straw Hat, most of the stores around here are, or they actually close at like 5. Some of them close at 2, but and they're closed on Sunday here. But I didn't really check to see who's open for the holidays. I'm hoping none of them are. My granddaughter works in a hospital and they have to work too. Yeah. Yeah, gas stations, hospitals, paramedics, police, stuff like that, I understand, but not Walmart's. The drivers don't get home until later in the afternoon. Oh, really? Yeah, I know in the city in California, the garbage truck drivers used to be off work by noon. Excuse me. I was afraid I was going to sit here. It's like so cold. I say it's cold, but my thermometer says it's 65 in the house, but I am freezing. I thought I was going to sit here and have my teeth chattering the whole time I was talking with you guys. It's 30 degrees outside. Is it 30? It feels colder than that. And it says 65 inside. Let me see what it says on here because I don't know how accurate my little thermometer is. It says that can't be right. It says it's 41 outside. No, it's 33 outside. It's cold. Probably the cold from the floor that is, yeah, it's like it's radiating up from the floor because my feet are numb. I'm a retired nurse and I worked at a lot of holidays. That's the choice you make. Yeah. In California, where I am, the trash doesn't pick up on holidays. And they never did for us either. When I was in California, I was in the Bay Area. They always worked a double shift the Friday after. And here, honestly, I don't know if they're going to pick it up on Thanksgiving or because my garbage pickup is on Thursday. I'm not sure if they're picking it up on Thursday or if they're picking it up the next day. I'm just going to put it out there. Yeah, waste management. That's funny that you say that, Tinker's wife. She says waste management is a beast to work for. I actually worked for them in Oakland back in, I don't know, 1987 or something. And I worked at a store that they owned. And yeah, I worked there about a year and then left. 22 degrees in Minnesota, but it hit 40 today. Today they said it was going to get to 55. It actually got to like 62 degrees. I had to take my sweatshirt off when I was working. But I think then the wind started or something and I got cold and I have just not been able to warm up since. It was nice and sunny. Nice. A balmy day in Minnesota. Yeah, 22. Oh my goodness. I thought it was going to be warmer down here in the winter than it has been, but I could deal with it. Do I have a heated mattress pad? I do, but I don't have it on my bed yet. It's somewhere in a container underneath my bed. I haven't pulled it out yet. And I don't usually sleep with heat. Like I turn my heaters off at night. I know I'm going to have to stop doing that once I have plumbing in here, but for now I don't have any plumbing. And but I don't like the heat when I'm sleeping. So I have a heated mattress pad and I usually turn it on before I go to bed. And then when I get in bed, I turn it off just so I can make it bearable to get into bed. But my bed stays really warm anyhow. I'm usually sleeping with a dog and a couple cats. So I made it to 52 in Oregon. See, in Texas, we had the blue law and most stores were closed. What's the blue law? Well, Jan, you don't have to type it out. I'm just never heard of that. Yeah, I can't stand hot air blowing on me. Like even in the car, when I have the car heater on, I don't have it on my face. Um, so I usually do radiant heat, like the heater that's behind me is a radiant heater. But I've never liked a heater that has hot air blowing on me. And then when I'm in bed, I'm like all toasty warm. It's getting out of bed in the morning that's the hardest because then I have to get out of bed, turn the heater back on, and this thing doesn't heat up very fast. So then I have this other heater right under my desk that I turn on just to kind of take the chill off until the other one kicks in. But walking on this cold floor, I can't wait to get the skirting up to make it a little more bearable in the morning. Alfonso says, I'm off for work for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's wonderful, Alfonso. That's the way it should be. You know, the tinker's wife says I get claustrophobic if the heat in the car blows on my face. That's kind of what it is too. It's like I feel like I can't breathe because this hot air is hitting me. It's a polar bear. Oh, she's saying I'm a polar bear. I like the cold. I always have, but I just don't like cold feet. A timer for my heaters. That would, I could probably plug them into one of my smart devices. I have those little things and then tell it in the morning to come on so that I have the things that you plug into the wall. And then hi, Homer. And then I could tell the heater to turn on and then stay in bed for 30 minutes and not have to get up to turn it on. Yeah, I like a cold bedroom. And usually, I mean, not lately, but usually I have a fan right there too, because usually I have the fan blowing cold air on me while I'm sleeping. I live in Arizona, so I don't keep heat off. Oh, I bet. Uh, okay, that's just Homer saying hello to everybody. Let's see. And my dog's down here making funny noises. I can't believe the puppy's actually being quiet. You don't turn the heat on. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you meant, Valerie. I couldn't live in Arizona. I would die. But then again, living here in Arkansas, the summers aren't much better. We just got the humidity, which is horrible. Yes, have a new channel. What is your new channel, Homer? Because you're posting on Micro Farmer. So if you have a new channel, you need to switch over to that one really quick and then come back and chat with us on that one. Blue law is a certain businesses were closed, such as liquor stores, retail, etc. No liquor sold until afternoon. That's great, Jan. That's what they should have everywhere. Oh, cooking with Micro Farmer. We'll switch over to that channel and then post from that one so that they can get your link or post your link in here. But yeah, if you guys don't know Micro Farmer, that's a good channel to follow. So it's, I think you all know Simply Jan. And who else do we have in here? The Tinker's Wife. All the people in blue, you should be following their channels. But let's see who else we have in here that has channels. I'm scrolling back up. Oh, you have cooking with Micro Farmer and you don't post videos? Oh no, Minnesota gal. I thought it was Micro Farmer that was saying that. I'm like, what? Hi, Tiny Tim. So yeah, Homer and Tiny Tim, what we are talking about is what are you most thankful for this year? Valerie's thankful that she doesn't live in Minnesota, right, Valerie? No. Oh, Alfonso has a channel also. Yeah, so if you're a moderator and you want to post links to other people's channels, I'll post the link to my other channel here. Wait, maybe I will. I got to go find it real quick. Okay, this is my number 2 channel. Paste. That's Coffee and Dreams Required, and that's mainly where I'll be doing live streams. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do live streams on this channel or not. I'm doing one today. This is really late for me. It's 9 o'clock here. It's actually almost 9:30 here. But on the other channel, I want to do live streams during the day, like, and more often, a couple times a week or something, just kind of hangouts and chats and do panels where other people can come up on the videos with me and just kind of hang out. Because this one, it's kind of hard for me to do the live streams this late at night, and everybody else goes live during the day. Minnesota gal says it ain't bad here once I retired and don't have to go out if it's cold or snowing. That's kind of how I am, Patty. If it's cold or snowing, I just don't go anywhere that day. I stay inside. I open the door and let the dogs out, and then they usually come right back because it's cold. Oh, Micro Farmer, Jan has a cast all the way up to her armpit from when she fell. So she can't type much, but she can tell me to type to you. So that don't make sense. But yeah, it's just finding a time to do a live stream on this channel when all the other homestead channels are going live is kind of hard because I like watching those other live streams. And those are all in the evening. I don't know if I want to do a daytime live on this channel or not. But hopefully I can get this computer thing fixed and start uploading videos and stuff again. Yeah, Valerie says I hibernate in the summer. That's what I've done the last 2 summers, Valerie. I didn't do very little around here because it was so hot outside. It was unbearable. It was so humid. No, winter here is for being out there. If it's not snowing or raining, I'm out there working because I got to get this stuff done, number one. But in the summertime, there's no way I won't get anything done in the summertime. I get physically sick if I get overheated. And Jan says I'm getting good with my left hand. How to garden? Hello. Summers up here are awesome. Yeah, in Minnesota, I bet they are. I've heard not Minnesota, Wisconsin. Is it no, Michigan. It's my nephew lives up in Michigan, and I heard that the summers up there are horrible too. They're just super hot. But like I said, I don't do the heat. So I'm used to like Washington or the California Sierras where, it got to 72 degrees in the summertime. I'm not used to this 108 degrees and 90% humidity stuff where you can't even breathe when you walk outside. It's so bad here in the summer. I'll have my glasses on and I'll walk outside and they'll immediately fog up and I can't see. Yeah, the humidity is horrible. We don't get too hot, little humidity for a week or 2. See, that I could take, but not this humidity from, I think it started in like May and didn't end until September. It was like a 6-month summer for me. And we were working. Oh, is it humid in Michigan? I haven't been there. I just heard that they were hot and miserable. It was like a 6-month sauna. That's exactly it. I mean, I was able to work some in August and September, but only an hour or 2 outside, and then I was dying and had to come back into the AC because I was getting physically sick. That's part of the reason why my gravel didn't get shoveled until September, because it sat there for like 6 months because it was so hot out there. I couldn't do anything. Even, when you wake up in the morning and 7 o'clock in the morning, it's already 90 degrees outside. You're not working in that. It's like Wisconsin, the humidity gets to you. Yeah. I can't take the humidity. And that's one of the things when I moved here, everybody said, oh, the humidity is not that bad. It's not like it is in Boston. And I was like, oh, okay. No, it's bad. So I'll just, before in Washington in the wintertime, and same thing in California in the Sierras, in the wintertime, it's just always snowing there. So you just stay inside. And in Washington, it's either raining or snowing, in the winter. So you just wind up not doing much work. And one of the things that I liked about the land out here when I first came to see it that January was it was like 55 degrees in January. And I'm like, I could work all year long. That's what I was thinking. Like I could work on the house all year long. And then it snowed, but it like melted the next day. So it was no big deal. And then I went back home and moved out here. And oh my goodness, nope, it was all a lie. Alfonso says, I don't do well with the snow. The snow is way too bright. It hurts my eyes. I actually have to wear shades over my glasses. I get the burning sensation in my eyes and it feels terrible. Yeah, you wear sunglasses in the snow for the glare, but I'd rather have the cold because I can easily get warm by, putting on layers or whatever. But once you're hot, you can only strip down to nothing and then you're still hot. So for me, it's easier to get warm than it is to get cooled off once I get overheated. Um, Hubby's mom lived in Arkansas. We couldn't stand it there. It's not bad. The fall is wonderful. This spring is a lot of rain, but the fall is like wonderful. So from like September on until I don't know, we're getting this cold blast early. But last year I was able to work. I mean, I was doing my skirting last year on Christmas Day. It was like 78 degrees. So it was pretty nice, but the summers are awful. You know, about March, it starts raining and it doesn't stop until like June. And then you don't get another drop of rain for a year. But, you know, I think that really there's like pros and cons to weather and what's the word I'm thinking of? My brain's dead. Natural disasters, like everywhere you live. So, you know, like in California, we had the earthquakes, which I prefer over tornadoes any day. But you know, it's like it just seems like no matter where you live, there's pros and cons to everywhere in the United States. Um, so I just kind of take it, you know, and I guess I'll just be hibernating in the summer now instead of the winter, which wasn't that bad. Um, let's see, Minnesota Gal says, I spent one winter in Texas, big mosquitoes and cockroaches. No. See, and there's a downfall to not having cold weather too, is that if it doesn't get cold enough, the bugs don't die off. So, like fleas for the dogs, and I just saw her in a crate. Fleas for the dogs or ticks, stuff like that. If it doesn't get cold enough in the winter, you're gonna have those things year round. Projects with Paul, hello. The weather here in Georgia is mild. Yeah, but you guys also get the humidity in the summer too. So at least where my friend is in Georgia, it does. Let's see. Ben's over Acre says Mother Nature has become very bipolar. The weather is so out of it is so all over the place lately that yeah, you kind of wonder what's really going on because everyone here in this area have told me that it's not supposed to snow that often, and yet it has since I moved here. So maybe I brought the snow with me. I'm not sure. I give up. But goodness, what else am I doing? Oh, hi, Cindy Squirrel. She says, hello, everyone from the northern part of Ontario, Canada, where it is 23 degrees with 8 inches of snow. You can keep that white stuff up there, please, Cindy. At least until I get my skirting on my house. Then it can snow all at once because I'll be working inside. So yeah, that's what's on the agenda right now is I'm working on the skirting. I wanted to try and get it done today and tomorrow, but there was a delay in picking up the materials. So there's cooking with Micro Farmer. Let me I should be able to make you a moderator from here because yes. And Micro Farmer, you can go ahead and oh, you had to wait to be subbed. How funny. You can go ahead and drop your link to your channel in here. Chances we're going to drop to 35. I'm at 30 degrees now. So you're going to drop to 35. It's colder here, darn it. Let's see. Welcome back, Victoria. So yeah, the plan now for the house here is I'm working on the skirting. I wanted to try and get it done today and tomorrow. It doesn't look like I'm going to get that done. Thursday, we have rain with a rain-snow mix coming in. And I'm, of course, going to be at friend's house eating turkey. And then I'm not sure what the weather is like for the rest of the week, but Barbara says it's 33 in Iowa. So yeah, you're getting my weather there, Barbara. But I'll just work on the skirting on the drier day when it's not falling from the sky. It's not really dry out there. Everything's wet. But I did get my living room wall rebuilt, the window reframed, the floor done. And now I just need to finish demoing a wall and then I could start putting insulation in because it has been the only thing on that half of the house, the only thing that's keeping the cold. Part of the reason why I'm so cold in here is I just have the 10 siding on the outside. I've stripped everything else on the inside. So the only thing that's protecting me from the cold is a really thin piece of mobile home tin on the outside. So it is freezing in that part of the house. Um, so I want to get working on the skirting and then start insulating these walls in here just so it's bearable enough to go in there and work in the winter. Okay, Cindy says if you can bank all around your skirting with snow, it will make your floor so much warmer. I don't have snow that sticks year round. So on the inside of the skirting, I'm putting a 1-inch foam board all the way around. And then, of course, I'll have to cut vents and stuff, but that should keep my floors warmer until I can get insulation in my floors. That's the plan anyhow, to at least block the wind. It'll make it better. Cooking with Microfarmer says I made the reason I had to make it because I got a warning on some old videos on Microfarmer, so I'm setting up in case they shut me down. Oh, on your other channel. Yeah, that YouTube politics. Tiny Tim says, I'm tired, going to go. You have a blessed Thanksgiving, Tim. Have a wonderful time. And we'll see you on the next one. Victoria says we have a winter advisory snow rain mix. Yep, that's what we have for Thanksgiving here. And I'm hoping that they like messed up and that it's just going to be rain because I'm going to be driving in it. But it is what it is. Patty says, I got to get off of here. Have a blessed and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. You too, Patty. I hope you get to spend it with family and friends. I'm not going to stay on here much longer because, like I said, it's late for me. I either need to pick a different time for this. I initially picked 9 o'clock because I was still on California time, like in my brain, but I'm not on that time clock anymore. And so really it's like 10:30 at night here for me if they didn't do the clock change, and I'm just exhausted. I usually get up, puppy wakes me up between 5:30 and 6 every single morning. So this having the live streams this late at night is just really hard on me. Yeah, she popped up in my feed that you was like, oh, wonderful. So YouTube hasn't shadow banned me again. You were shooting a video of food. I've seen a bunch of your videos come up, Microfarmer, but they were on your other channel. They were on the Microfarmer channel because I'm not following this one yet. At least I don't think I am. Let me go look. Oh, it doesn't give me an option here. I can only put you in timeout. I'll have to go look after this live stream. But yeah, I'm going to get off of here so you guys can all get back to your Thanksgiving preps. Meanwhile, I'm going to go get my jammies on and climb in bed and go work on skirting tomorrow. Oh, you have both of them going? Did Jan's sister break her wrist? You know what, Jan? That's what you should tell everyone is a loose faucet. You and the loose faucet got in a fight. Blessings to all. I'm finishing up my prep work for Thanksgiving before I pass out for the night. Yeah, I don't blame you, Patty. If I were you, I'd already be in bed. I'm just so tired. But yeah, watch on my other channel on the Coffee and Big Dreams. I think that's where I'll be doing most of the live streaming here until I can find another spot for this live stream because this is just way too late for me. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with family and friends. And I will see you guys next live stream. It'll be definitely over on Coffee and Big Dreams. And hopefully I'll get some videos up on this channel really soon. As soon as I can get this computer into the computer shop and have them fix whatever's wrong with it. Have a blessed one, everyone. Good night.